So let's see about the implementation of basic SQL commands. Okay. So in this thing, these are the tables: venue table, the event table, and the user table, and this is the event table. So question: retrieve the details of the users whose names contain Smith. So in this, for the SQL queries, select all from users uh, users where name like Smith. So this gives the answer. The name user ID is 1. Name is John Smith. His email ID. So display the details of the users whose password is not equal to password 1. Okay, so the query is select all from users where password not equal to, this means not equal to password 1. So for this, the password Jane Dawn doesn't have the password 1. Nice. So to display the details of the users whose email address end with @example.com and a phone number starting with +9876. So the SQL query is select all from users where email like @example.com and phone like +9876. So since the table doesn't have anything that meets the requirements, it shows no rows is selected. So display the details whose user ID is either 2, 4 or 6. Okay. So the query is select all from users where user ID is 2, 4, 6. User ID, so user ID 2 and the Jane Don and the password is password. The phone number is 987654322101. So retrieve the details of the events where the schedules take place at the September 15, 2023. Select the query is select all from the events where event date is greater than to date, which is 2023 09 September month and 15th. So yeah, the format is YYYYMMDD, and we get quite a list. So here are they. Retrieve the details of events where its schedules take place after September 10, 2023 and have a venue ID greater than 105. So the query select all from the event where event date is greater than 2, date 23 blah, 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 and the event ID is greater than 105. And here we get the venue ID 6, and I don't know if I forgot about the comedy show, etc. Retrieve the details of whether the name containing concert or show in the name. So where the two these are important. Okay, so like show one concert number because it has the concert. Yeah. Increase the ticket prices of all the book by 5 units. So update, we use the update keyword. Update ticket set price is equal to price plus 5 where status is equal to booked. 8 rows are selected updated. Okay, so there were 8 rows where um okay, there were 8 rows, so it increased the price by 5 units. Let's go. So reduce the prices for even by 2, even ready 2 by 10. Okay. So it update ticket set price is equal to -10 where even ready is equal to 2. So the same double the ticket price for the so update ticket, yeah, same. Increase the price for tickets where the status booked and price less than 25. So it is quite yeah, complicated. Okay. Update ticket set price is equal to price plus 5 because by 5 units where status is equal to book and the price is greater than less than 20. So less than 20. Okay. And it has affected 6 rows. Increase the venue ID for vendor to 110. Okay. The update venue set venue ID equal to 10 where even ID is equal to 3. This is the data of all the schedule 29 2023 and here we get the answer. Delete the event with the event ID 2. SQL delete from ticket where event ID is equal to 2 rows deleted. Delete from event where event ID is equal to One row deleted. Display the event containing word workshop. Select all from event where description like workshop and we get the answer. Thank you.